Well, good morning. It is day 2, and so far I want to go over 2 things. People left some comments for me already, and well, let's just go over that real fast. The first one is entertaining, I'll just say that. The person said, try to give the i3 a fair shake. By the way, would love to see more of your A3 Prestige. Love that car in white with the 19-inch wheel option. Cheers. Well, thank you, Gotham City Smoker. I love it too. Actually, I even went for the carbon fiber. It's stunning. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm glad I bought it. Then someone else said, I would never purchase an electric hybrid auto, especially when I have a turbo diesel instead. That thing is damn ugly too, which adds another strike. It actually reminds me of a Pontiac Aztec. Wasn't it voted the ugliest car ever made too? Well, yeah, Chris, I think you're right. And I could totally, totally agree with your sentiment. But, yep. Yep. We'll just say I haven't driven this since October. They just got to buy it back already. It can go. I wouldn't miss it. So, on with today's challenge. We have to get to my office on what's left of the charge. I think we left at like 27 or 27 miles of range last night when I pulled in. So we'll get to the office, we'll plug it into the level 2 charger, and get to work. So here we go.
Okay, first things first. Day 2 with an electric car. What I will say is it feels like a normal car unless you really start to get a little dynamic with the driving style. But otherwise, there we go. Let's see if the range has changed overnight. 22 miles. Okay, we can handle that. And something else I learned the other day was it doesn't default to the last mode it was in, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in Eco Pro. I don't know if you can see that from there. We are in Eco Pro. Close my garage. And reverse. Yeah, I gotta put this in reverse. And the parking brake is electronic. Silently backing out. I keep waiting for an engine to kick in. You know, I do have to say it is quite pleasant. It's like a sanctuary, at least until I get into some busy streets where there's more road noise, but right now, I can think. Who'd have thunk it? This will actually be a very short vlog today because I have to go to work, I have to charge it, and then once it has a full charge, then I can spend the next few days figuring out how long that full charge will last on this vehicle driving normally. And that's kind of the thing here. If you haven't seen the theme already, is I've always been having to plan my trips and my day around the range so far. And I want to try and not do that. So if you're saying, well, I'm planning to make this thing not work properly, or I'm setting it up to fail, well, I think that is the setup. The setup is if you don't plan every day, you are going to fail. And, you know, some people are fine with planning every day. They like that routine or whatever, but I certainly don't. I'm very spontaneous. If I want to go do something, I go do it. And in this case, I feel like I am a little bit constrained, and I would probably need a second car. But that's the trippy part too, because this thing has 4 seats, you know. It can seat 4 people, but it's only been me in the car, and I never really see 4 people in these things. Which begs the question, like, you can get a smart car, an electric smart car, a used one, for like $4 grand. And who wouldn't just want one of those as a second car, because with one of those cars you're going to need a second car anyway, right? Oh, and by the way, Neil, yes, this is what I wear to work. We don't have a dress code at my office, thankfully. I love working there. It's a great place to be. The commute's great, but no, I don't need to dress up. I'm in tech. And I'm a YouTuber. It is very relaxing, I gotta say. It's almost as relaxing as the diesels. You know, you have a diesel and it just kind of is low RPM all the time, doesn't need much to get some power out of it. This electric motor is the same way. It's got all the torque down low, except you're not hearing an engine. So that is just like another level up from that diesel experience. And if you have one or owned one, you know what I'm talking about. It's very chill. You don't have to rev it way out. This only has basically one gear, so it's not really doing much, but it's either foot on or foot off, right? But it's quiet. It's relaxing. Like I'm currently doing the speed limit right now, so I'm just gonna set my cruise, set to the speed limit. It's radar cruise anyway, so when we catch up with traffic, it should automatically take care of it for me. I will just sit here and let the car do the work. For the most part. I'm not gonna text and drive. I don't do that shit. But yeah, that's nice. And I did show this car to a few friends the other day, and they actually did flip out at this interior. Some people said it looks like an old school desk, which I can see that. And someone said it looks like a tweed jacket with those elbow patches. I could see that too. But looking out, it looks like the Hyatt in San Jose. I mean, like the interior is very, very dwell-like. In addition to that, one of the girls that was there said that she actually likes the thought of the fabric, because fabric instead of leather in the Texas heat means that when they're wearing skirts, their legs don't stick to the leather on a hot day. And well, I just had to stop her right there. But yeah, I mean, just the thought of that, I could imagine that. It's too early to think about that right now, but I'm glad she was so frank about it. Make a pause when I actually... What an ass. That vibrating humming noise is definitely the motorcycle engine idling away, trying to charge a battery or something. I still have just over a quarter of a tank, looks like a third of a tank. It's a weird sound. I mean, it sounds like a BMW bike idling next to me. I feel so stupid commuting in this thing. Inside it looks great and I feel smart and intelligent. I do feel like the king of commuting right now, but I can tell from the outside people are looking at me like they want to suck me in the face. And you know, I'm actually in a good mood right now, and it's just weird to have people hate me. Everyone around me hates me. I don't know if I can get used to that. And I understand the hate. It's because this thing just looks so King Friday pompous, and I cannot get over the looks. I think they really screwed this up on the outside. Right now, I don't need one. I mean, it's interesting that I'm not thwarted by it, you know, as far as range. I think it's going to work today, like it did yesterday. But overall, I still have to plan every moment of my day around my vehicle. It's almost like, oh no, I can't go on vacation. I have a dog and no one can dog sit. That's what this feels like every day so far. I'm not liberated by this. Okay, I'm gonna get on the freeway now, and what's interesting here is I'm in Eco Pro mode, and it limits the speed of the vehicle to 75 miles an hour. So you'll see there it has a limit of 75. Well, the speed limit on this freeway is 75. By the way, BMW, thanks for paying the toll here today. So let's take it up to the limit. Let's see what it does. Does it beep at me? No, I put my foot down. Oh, 76, 77. Interesting. Maybe the 75 is a suggestion? Again, I haven't read the manual yet. I shouldn't have to read manuals. This should be intuitive, right? Broken down vehicle warning message. So the nav has basically told me through its traffic system that there is a breakdown somewhere. that's not the road I'm taking, so I could care less. Or care more? I couldn't care any. Not a bit. Okay, range is 22 miles. My office is definitely within reach of that. One of the things about radar cruise is you end up going the same speed as the car in front. In this case, I'm doing 69 and a 75, and there's nobody on this frickin' road but the two doofuses in front of me. So I'm gonna move over, and we're gonna let the car resume to the actual frickin' speed limit. Why even pay the toll on the toll road if you're not even gonna do the speed limit? If you wanna go slow, go in the frickin' traffic. Boneheads. Nice work, BMW. Nice work. And you slow down. You're behind me and then you pass me to slow down to 65. What a prick. This went from a car review vlog to a "this is how terrible Austin drivers are" vlog. I might be onto something here, huh? Let me know. I just got a warning that said total driving range 15 miles. "14 miles, 15 miles. There you see 14-mile range. Well, maybe it'll make the next mile and a half. I think it will. This is a piece of cake. I wouldn't take it to El Paso. We know that. I also wouldn't take it to the beach. What kind of insane person would want to take this all the way to the beach from Austin? You'd have to be mental. Well, I've only hit the brake once or twice. I keep liking this regenerative braking. I think it should just be a standard thing in all cars. Let's floor it. Yeah, baby. Might as well. I got 1 mile to go and 13-mile range. Woo! Okay, that was Florida Eco Pro. Now that X3 that was tailgating me is long gone. See you later, X3. Again, though, it's such a sanctuary. I'm near the office right now, and I'm just kind of, I wouldn't say I'm refreshed. I would just say I am relaxed, even though that was a stressful drive today. Yes, that was stressful. I do feel pretty pompous. Okay, there are 2 level 2 chargers here at the office. All I have in the back is a temporary outlet charger kind of thing. So there better be an adapter or no need for an adapter. I don't know how. I've never charged an electric car. I don't know how this works. Okay, so the charger's on the right side, so I'm gonna park on the left side of the charger. Okay, it's a charge point. That's good. I have a little thing for that. Excellent. Parking brakes on, right? Feel like I'm at the airport right now. 11-mile range. The motor there just shut off. We're still on, actually. That's the charge. And let's do this. Charge status low. Charge battery before leaving vehicle park for prolonged periods to prevent possible damage to battery. Okay. Charging power maximum. Before increasing the charge rate, check suitability of the power supply. Maximum. Precondition for departure time. Okay. So I plan on leaving at 4 o'clock, right? Let's do 4:30. I can do that. I don't know what precondition does. Does it make sure the battery's full, or does it like turn the AC on? I don't know, but all right. I have my charge point thing. BMW added to their key this charge point token, so I'm gonna see what I have to do here. Actually, the plug is in the back of the car for some reason, so I I want to turn around. I don't want to drag a whole cord out. I always feel like an idiot when I don't park properly. But of course it is a BMW, so parking properly is not a requirement. Now let's try it. I don't know what those mean. Doesn't really pertain to me anyway. This is where it goes. Let's see, it's some kind of light color. All right. Unrestricted pay per use, 6.6 kilowatts per port. Oh, and that one. Price details. $2 an hour? Wait a minute, so if it's $2 an hour, how many kilowatts is that? Because at home, it's 9 cents a kilowatt hour. So this would have to put out, what is that, 25 kilowatt hours in 2 hours? It doesn't make sense. Charge point. Okay, it found the thing. Your card is now authorizing. Port 1 is available. Port 1 is available. I can't use that one? Okay. Yeah, that's safe. That's brilliant. So basically it's $2 an hour for 6 kilowatt hours. I don't even know what to do. Another thing I just realized is I forgot my laptop at home. And I can't go back home because I don't have the range to get home and take the laptop. Oh, crap. So I'm stuck at the office without my laptop. Unbillable, basically. While that thing does its... I swear, this is not a joke. My laptop is not in the car, and it's not in the trunk. It's not here. There's no laptop. There's nothing down there either. I have my badge though. Well, that's the end of the morning vlog. And I'll go into the office and do some stuff, and then I guess we'll leave at lunch, go home and get my laptop or something. Something like that. We'll do that. Foiled by the electric car. Obviously I was very, very excited to take this today and see what it's like to charge an electric car. I've never done it, and I totally forgot that my laptop was at home because I was working from home yesterday. Normally I leave my crap here because I don't like I like to leave work at work. I'm gonna go inside. I got my coffee. I'll get back to you later. Okay, so I'm sitting in the office having some of my coffee, and I realized, why the hell am I sitting around here doing nothing? I must do something about it. I'm not going to wait for the charger. I have a range extender, so I'm going to go to the gas station in my electric car and fill up the 2-gallon tank, head home, and then come back to the office with my laptop so I can actually do some freaking work. And then I'm going to put it in the charger at the same time. So I'm going to have a full tank, relatively, and then a full battery, and the range extender is what is saving the day here, so it's not all lost. I'm basically just gonna recommend that you get an i3 with a range extender, or any electric car with a range extender. It's actually a miracle that BMW thought about this. Someone must have been really screwed over at one point and said, no, you must fix this. So here we go. I'm gonna uncharge this thing. I don't know how that works because, well, whatever, let's do it. Did it even charge? That was $2 for 34 minutes. So it charged for 34 minutes. Out of that 34 minutes, let's see what my range changed to. Okay, start. $31 miles. I wonder if this thing will let me drive off if the electric cable is still plugged in. definitely putting this car to the test. I'm definitely trying to get everything I can out of it, like I have done before in other vehicles on other YouTube channels. But in this case, it's wearing me out.